Hey, it's me. And given that my blog post yesterday, the one right down there, was on silence, and given that I think the first tab on the top of my website says speaking, I thought maybe I would speak today. I bought this camera for this very purpose quite a while ago and just haven't had the courage actually to record myself and talk a little bit, but silence and breaking it and not being broken by it feels like an important thing to speak out about, literally. So I have been thinking even more about silence since writing that post yesterday, and I've been really grateful for the comments and the things that people have been saying and the stories that they've been sharing. And I am aware that this is a really tough topic for women, particularly. And of course, there are different kinds of silence. There is the silence that I so enjoy when I have my kids in bed at night and it's quiet in the house, or on a weekend when they're with their dad and I can just rest in quiet space. When I'm driving sometimes and I don't turn on the stereo, I don't do anything, I just enjoy the quiet. And there are certainly spaces in my life where my brain and my heart feel at rest and quiet. Those are all good. But there are a ton of spaces that I have known where I have felt silenced. It's hard for me to say how much of that was inflicted or expected and how much was my own deal. I think I have to put a ton of weight on the latter. And I lived in a lot of fear. Like, I was afraid that if I said certain things, if I expressed my heart, if I talked about what it was that I felt in particular contexts, that there'd be all kinds of ramifications. And so I stayed quiet. The reality is there were all kinds of ramifications when I started speaking, when I started expressing the things that I felt, the things that I feel, and that's okay. I've learned. Silence, when it is shoved down and restrictive, not okay. Silence in a quiet, reflective space, good. But our voices matter so much, and absolutely ramifications and consequences to speaking up, but they're beautiful, ultimately. Not easy, but beautiful and worth it. I know you've all heard this quote. I've used it a million times. Others of you have. Muriel Rukeyser said, "What would happen if one woman told the truth about her life? The world would split open." And there are times where that's exactly why I didn't tell the truth, because I knew what the worlds would be that would split open, and I wasn't ready for that. I couldn't handle that. I was afraid of that. And I love the idea of worlds splitting open, of new life bursting forth, of old paradigms breaking down, of new worlds, like new horizons, all kinds of good, amazing stuff coming forth because we tell the truth, because we speak, because we don't remain silent. So here's me, unsilent, speaking, and glad you're listening. Thanks.